Given the key role of tobacco as a cross-category football driver, what new trends and developments are you seeing in regards to physical store merchandising in the category at the moment?
The difference we see in the category of tobacco in general, but also in our category, that fortunately there's more attention for the tobacco, the presentation of the products. And for us, it's very interesting to see that people, our customers, they are in for new gondolas or new way to present their products. I think our category, the machine-made cigars within the shops, can be presented even more remarkable for the consumers, and we are also working on that. So we try to help our customers to present our products in the best way, and also to give them information on in the shops themselves.
Agio remains an independent family-owned company, has done for obviously many years, but this is becoming more of a rarity in today's global tobacco industry. So my next question is, how are you staying competitive in an increasingly competing market with handmade and machine cigars playing off against each other?
Agio Cigars is still a family-owned and independent company. The Wintermans family is now the fourth generation is in the company, and I think it's very important that we are a family-owned and independent company. Why? Because we can be flexible towards our customers. So I think it's very good and to be let's say in a family-owned company, that you have short communication lines. We can be in a good contact with our customers, and if you talk about the competitive way, I think we can focus more on our objectives, on our goals, without having too long lines of communications.
Are there particular retail objectives that you set yourself this year, moving beyond the exhibition in terms of new store locations in geographic regions? Could you give a bit of an outline as to your long-term strategic plan?
Agio is presented in a lot of, at most of the airports. Of course, there are always white spots, so airports where we are not represented. The areas for us which are developing very nicely are Asia. We are very well represented in the Middle East, Europe, but there are some possibilities, I think, in the US market. Of course, there travel retail is a little bit different. It's not so much duty-free, and also in Latin America. We are thinking about and developing products specifically for the Asian or Asia-Pacific region. We know that the Chinese people are very fond of cigar, but also like to buy presents for when they are traveling. So we are considering in the high-end products, Balmoral, to develop something nice with a good value for money and a good presentation of the products, and more related with their taste.
And moving away from the Far East, Brazil, Russia, India, and China, I suppose. China. Do you have a particular strategy for the BRIC regions?
The BRIC regions, of course, are an important area, especially in travel retail. We are present in most of the domestic markets, so also we are looking for travel retail to offer something for this customer profile. The Russian people, they like to spend, but they also like bigger cigars. So we offer bigger models like Churchill tubos to the airports where we know there are a lot of Russian and BRIC passengers.
What are the major challenges for you in working with the airport operators right now, particularly in Europe, where it's a mature market?
The most challenging things for us to be well presented at the airports is, of course, to have a good relationship with our travel retail operators. We noticed that in the past there was maybe a little bit less interest for tobacco products if you talk about space. I think it's changing. I think the operators are seeing opportunities for tobacco products and especially for cigars within their shops, and it's important to bring the consumers to the place in the shop where the cigars are presented. We try to help our travel retail operators with concepts. We have concepts ready to present our cigars in the shop. Giving information on the shelf is very important. Giving training to the staff is very important, because what we see is that the staff most of the time is not so much familiar with cigars, and then it's more difficult to explain it to consumers. So what for us is very important is to increase the knowledge about cigars for the staff, especially of our travel retail operators.
The Balmoral Dominican selection won an award in the Buyers Forum last year. And it's one of the key Agio brands. So my last question is, how have you used the recognition of last year's success to drive sales, both for the brand and for Agio?
Last year we have won the Frontier Award, the Buyers Forum Award for the Balmoral Dominican Selection gift box. It was a great success. Also after we have won the award, we had spontaneous demand for the product all over the world. We are very proud that we also listed in the airline in-flight sales, and well, we use it in publicity, of course. But I think the strong point about the award is that everybody seems to know it, seems to talk about it, and the product sells itself more or less, because it's a good concept for travel retail. It's a travel retail exclusive, and people they offer it to the consumers because they can take it as a gift, but also they can buy it for themselves to treat themselves. We need more products like the Balmoral Dominican Selection gift box, travel retail exclusives, especially for our consumers who are traveling worldwide.
Gertrude Stormink, Export Manager, Royal Agio Cigars, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you very much.